y'all, it's Brady. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today's video is a Thanksgiving Thursday video, and y'all, I am so excited. I am going to be sharing with you my Thanksgiving turkey recipe. This is actually kind of my take on a Trisha Yearwood recipe that I found a couple of years ago and have been using ever since, and I love it. So I'm going to link the original recipe link down below of Trisha Yearwood's for you, and then I'm going to show you kind of my take on it and just how simple it can be. So this is a no baste, no brine, super easy Thanksgiving turkey. Now, little disclaimer, you're going to want to use a turkey that's, between 10 and 16 pounds for this. If it's any larger than that, then you probably wouldn't be able to do this method and get it cooked thoroughly. And so I'm just going to show you, I think ours is about 12 pounds. I'll show you when we get started exactly how many pounds it is and show you the process. If you are brand new here, hi, hello, welcome. We are a family of 4. It is myself, my husband, and our 6- and 3-year-old girls. And on this channel, as my little intro there showed you, we like to do cooking videos and lots of grocery hauls. We like Sam's Club and Walmart and Target and Kroger and Publix and Dollar Tree and all those fun places. And also, I like to share with you a little bit of our daily life. Occasionally I do a vlog. I'm also going to be sharing what my kids are getting for Christmas this year and how we do that on a budget. I like to share lots of budget things with you as I go through my life. And so if that is the sort of thing that interests you, please hit that subscribe button and stick around. Today's collab is an open collab, which means if you are seeing this and you would like to put up a video, you can do that. Just let me know in the comments down below that you have posted a video. Just mention the Thanksgiving Thursday collab, link the playlist or my channel in your description box, and let me know in the comments of this video or even next week's video on Thanksgiving, and you are welcome to participate and I will add your video to the playlist. So with all that out of the way, let's jump on in and get started with this no baste, no brine, super easy Thanksgiving turkey. Let's go. So looks like this is 11.73 pounds, and I did not pay $18. I paid 47 cents a pound. So it was roughly $6 and some change, I believe. So it is thoroughly thawed. I bought this last week, and it's been thawing in the fridge. So it feels totally thawed, and we are good to go on that. So I'm just going to show you how I pull everything out, pat it dry, and then we'll get it into our pan and get all of that prepping. Now, be forewarned, this does come with quite a bit of juice and liquid as it thaws. And then the super fun part is getting this plastic thing out of here. Now, let me just warn you, if this is not thoroughly thawed, getting this plastic piece out of here will be quite the feat. And quite honestly, it is still quite the feat. So I'm going to pull out this stuff, and I think it's on the other end is the bag. There we go, out it came. So now, this one does come with a little poppy thing, and I'm gonna leave that in there. Here's the trick, y'all. Check the other end because that bag is in there. Now, let's see. And that. I think that's everything. Okay. Now, we're gonna pat this dry. This is not my favorite part, but you get it done, right? Okay, Mr. Bird. Mrs. Bird, technically, I guess. Okay. Now, you want breast side up and pull in the pan. Let me get this part cleaned up, and then I will show you. And no, I do not keep the innards for gravy. Okay, so I have some water boiling, which it calls for 2 cups. And then I am cutting up my celery, my onion, and here I'm doing the lemons and a maple orange. You can use like little mandarin oranges if that's what you've got on hand. You can use any kind of citrus like that, it would be good. I don't know that I'd use limes, but hey, it might actually really be good. But I like to use a lemon and an orange. And then this is a pretty good size onion. Calls for a medium onion, but you can do, you know, kind of whatever size. And you can see here, I just roughly chopped everything up, and I'm just dumping out some baby carrots because that's what I had on hand. You can certainly use whole carrots and do it that way, just whatever works for you. So now I'm going to put salt and pepper and poultry seasoning all over the outside. The recipe calls for putting it in the cavity as well, but I'm not doing that. I don't want to get it all over my, I don't want to cross-contaminate my shakers of spices. So it works out well to do it this way. I've also showed you that I have a little cup there of some minced garlic from the big jug from Sam's Club. And I'm just going to put it inside the cavity on both ends and sprinkle it all over the outside of the bird as well. And, I did that also with the cross-contamination prevention there, putting it in a little cup. And then I'm just going to take the lemons and the oranges, onions, celery, carrots, and just kind of alternate what I'm grabbing and fill that cavity full. This keeps it nice and juicy and gives it really good flavor. If you have any fresh herbs, this would be a great time to do that too. And then I do squeeze some lemon juice on top and then tuck that in the neck there. And then whatever is left that does not fit in the cavity, I just throw down there in the bottom, and it works. Doesn't have to be precise here. If you've got a little bit bigger bird, of course, you're going to have more room. And of course, I could not find any poultry twine, so a little bedazzling with the aluminum foil. And that'll hold those legs together just fine. And this did really work well. Obviously, the twine would hold it a lot tighter and a lot prettier, but this works. And then I just remove the foil after I pull it out from baking. And then I'm just taking about a half a stick of butter and just kind of pushing it in all along the sides. You can put some in the cavity as well, whatever works for you. You could melt this butter and put it on there, but I just do it this way and it kind of melts as it cooks. No big deal. And then that boiling water goes in this pan just like so. I kind of missed it and went on top of the bird too, but it's okay. No big deal. And then this is the crucial part. If you have one of these roaster pans, do not use your lid. You need to use several layers of tight aluminum foil. I use the heavy duty aluminum foil, and I do several pieces, and I make sure that I go all the way around getting it super, super tight, because you want that steam and everything to stay in there. And you will not remove the lid. You will not open the oven, and it cooks for 1 hour on 500 degrees. Make sure your temperature is up. All right, so the timer just went off from the hour mark, and I'll show you there. Obviously, it still says 500. We're going to turn that off. We are not going to peek. We are not going to open that oven and Now I gotta look it up on the recipe, but I think I usually leave it like that 3 or 4 hours. But the oven's gonna completely cool down basically. But it is going to keep cooking during this time. But that's why you do not want to open it, because you will lose your heat. I know this sounds crazy. Stay with me, it works. I'll show you what it looks like at 4 o'clock when I pull it out. Okay. All right, so now it cooked for 1 hour on 500, and then we turned it off and we left it in there for 4 hours. At the 4-hour mark, my oven was cool, so I pulled it out, and you can see it has popped, and you can see there's all the nice broth and juices in there. It's nice and done. And so now I've got my oven preheating back up to 375, and I'm gonna throw it in there with some of this melted butter here on there. I'm just gonna brush that all over the bird and throw it back in the oven for 20 or 30 minutes. It doesn't take very long, just to brown and crisp that skin. So it is totally done and ready to eat here if you prefer, but I like to put it back in for this step. This is my own personal twist on the recipe, just to make sure we get the nice crispy skin that I like to serve it with. So that's just our preference. It's up to you, whatever that you prefer. So back in here for about 20 or 30 minutes, and then I'll show you what it looks like now. So this is after that 20 or 30 minutes. It is nice and crispy. It is a nice crisp skin, but it's not hard, and it is not dried out. Y'all, it is delicious. It is so easy, so perfect. We love it. I hope you love it. Let me know what you think. Okay, y'all, so that's the easy recipe. It is really that simple, and it is so delicious. Thank y'all so much for joining me. If you want to participate, or if you did participate this week, leave me a comment down below. Let me know that you've posted your video. I'll add you to the playlist. The playlist for all of these videos is in the description box below, as well as I think it's going to pop up here at the end of the video for you. I am so glad that y'all joined us. I'm so glad to have you here. Again, if you're brand new and you like what you see, or you like grocery hauls and recipe videos, hit that thumbs up button and hit that subscribe button. And yeah, we'd love to see you stick around. And please introduce yourself in the comments down below if you are new. I love to meet y'all and chit chat with y'all and find out more about you and keep up week to week. So please leave a comment down below. And until next time, that's where I'll see you, in the comments down below. Bye-bye.